Coach, senior night means plenty of senior play on all levels, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade.
Well, it's going to be a big night for those kids that have put a lot of time into our program, and we're going to honor them before the game and introduce them as well as our some of our other fall sports, our band members, cheerleaders, and all those kids who are committed to the program and committed to the Wagoner Bulldog way of life. So it's an exciting night for them. It's the last regular season home game and a big district game for us.
Well, you know, it's a little bit different when you have a community behind you like you have Wagoner behind the Bulldogs. Tulsa, Webster, well, they're West Tulsa, and I suppose some West Tulsa people come out and really support the team, and they have some, but it's a little harder in the bigger cities for them to have quite the turnout and the emphasis to football as it is elsewhere. But you never know. You've got to play the ball game, and you've got to play it hard to win.
You're exactly right, and just because we have more people in the stands doesn't mean that adds points to the board. So, we're coming off two really tough, close losses, big games that had, basically playoff type implications, seeding and those types of things. So, we need to get back on the winning track. We still have every opportunity in the world to make the playoffs, and right now that's where our focus is at. So. We need to not only go out and win, we need to play well and continue to improve.
You've always been a very positive coach. After last week's ball game, you were really down.
Probably took that harder than any loss I've ever been a part of. I felt like our kids just played really hard. They did a lot of things right. They were very physical. Felt like we were controlling the game late and. Coming off the loss the week before and to have that happen again, it was really tough. And, I'm not a very good loser. I don't think there's very many coaches that are. But that one really did sink in because you're not only going to get a win right there, it's an important district win against a very quality, tradition-rich Broken Bow team. So it was a tough one to swallow, but, like I've told our players, you can't lay around and pout about it because you got to get ready and go play the next week. It doesn't change the type of team we are. The same people woke up the next morning that played in that game and that were capable of winning it. So we just got to get better, make the playoffs, and hopefully be ready to make a run.
Well, thank goodness you took your frustration out on last Friday night after the ball game rather than now, because you got to be positive going into this one, right?
That's exactly right. You got to. And, dust your shoes off and strap them back on and go because, you can't take a week off. Webster is much improved. They're 3-4. They played Poto very close, or they'd be right in the middle of the playoff hunt. Not that they're out. I mean, they still have a shot, but they definitely are staying in games a lot more than they have in the past. So we have to be ready to play. They have a couple athletes that can really make you pay if you're not ready.
We'll be back in just a moment with more of the coaches' warm-up and championship football in just a moment.